I first had a copy of Kathy's CD and listened to it, and I instantly loved the music. I thought it was very soothing and peaceful, and it just brought me to a place where my focus was truly on God and God's healing touch. And I loved the songs immediately, which I listen to a lot of music. I love music, but it isn't often that I'll listen to a piece of music and just love it immediately like I did every song on the CD. And as I listened to it, I thought of a few friends who were going through some very painful times. One of them had just lost her husband, and another dear friend had just lost her son. And I felt such healing and such comfort in the words as I listened to them. And I wanted to share what I was experiencing with my friends. So I sent them each a copy of the CD, and in a little while I received a note from my friend Kathi in Michigan, who had just lost her husband, and she said, "The reality of Walt's death seems to seep into my soul a little more with each passing day, but I have played the CD that you sent over and over. Thank you so much for sending it to me. The songs have become my prayers, and through them I feel God restoring and comforting." And then another note that I received from a friend of mine, Penny, who had lost her son about 1.5 years ago. She said, "I listened through tears to the CD. It is just the kind of general reflective truth that will be a huge support and encouragement to me as I continue to grieve. I'm struggling to make it through each day. Thank you for sending me such comfort in words and song." And so Penny and I talked about some of the songs that were on the CD and the ones that touched your heart the most. And what were some of those?
Really, at first when I listened to it, I think it was just the tone and the mood that was set was so gentle, and my spirit could receive it because it was so gentle. It wasn't the normal, it wasn't noisy. It was quiet and gentle, and there was a tone that was set that I could really receive right off. And so right off, I felt connected to the music. And then each song had special meaning for me. But one day when I was listening to Nothing Will I Withhold, God just really spoke to my heart. And I was struggling with really accepting the fact that my 19-year-old son, I loved most of all in this whole world, is now gone. And I was really struggling with accepting that and moving forward. And I think God's voice just spoke to me, would you withhold Joe from me? And I said, no, I wouldn't. And I think it was a turning point for me that I could accept the fact that Joe is with his Heavenly Father. Right. And I can truly say that I will not withhold anything from him, and I will release him into his Father's hands. So that gave me great strength. It helped me to turn a corner in my grieving and move forward to the next part of grieving, because it is a process. Right. But with each song, I think that the songs have hit me on different levels. And the one about the tears, I know as a Christian that our tears are held in a bottle, or God holds on to our tears. And I know that He loves us so much and He cares about our tears, but the way that song was written, it became really personal to me because it was, how was it worded? It wasn't,
these are the tears that I
these are the tears. So it was such a personal expression of that whole concept. These are the tears. So I was really giving Him my tears, and knowing that these are the tears that he's holding, and it was very personal. And you know, while I'm grieving, I'm seeking the Lord in my grieving, and he's meeting me in such a personal way, and he really used the music. And another thing that I love about this CD is that the songs are easy to remember and take with you, you know? So at a time when I can't, sometimes I stop mid-sentence because I can't even, my mind is not not strong right now because of the grief, because it's tiring or whatever. Can't think straight sometimes. But these songs kind of very quickly became part of me, so that I can hear them. It's just a phrase over and over again in such a gentle way, and I can internalize it and take it with me. So that's something that's been really important.
And like my friend Kathy said, they became our prayers. And that's how I felt when I listened to it. I loved the music so much right away, and the songs were easy to take with you, and just I would hear them over and over in my head, and just such beautiful, beautiful, comforting, soothing, peaceful.
Even about how it begins with the wind, and thinking about God as a mighty wind, and you know, we are suffering the storms. We're grieving, and so it starts right out with a storm, in a sense, because you've got that wind, but there's something really peaceful about it. That he is in that.
He's
and he's in it with us, and he's you know, and fresh wind. He can blow something fresh in the midst of this suffering and turmoil. So wind has a lot of different meanings. So just beginning with the wind, I like that, and then the chimes. I can I'm giving away secrets because that's at the end. Yeah. But anyway, I should probably not say that. But I just love that because music is important to me, and so soothing. And, you know, sit on a porch.
Well, that's why I sent it to Penny, because we both love music, and there's comfort in it, and I knew you would appreciate it as much as I did.
Well, it's certainly been important to my healing process, and it sometimes, you know, we hear the people say things that sound nice and they're Christian things to say, but I get a little bit tired of hearing the same kind of talk over and over. And this was something that was fresh and solid and deep. And I don't want anything that's shallow. I need something deep right now. And this is really, to me, it went to another level. I wasn't hearing anything like this anywhere else. And it brought real comfort. And I think it's the kind of comfort that continues. I just listened to the CD again today, and I got through it without crying through the whole thing, because I need to cry. I need an outlet for the pain. But I was able to listen without crying through every song. I still got a little weepy on some of those, like that tremble, but that one always gets me. But I was able to listen and on another level now, and still receive from it, but just on a different level. I didn't have to have all the emotions that came with it initially. It's sort of a process, and the songs take you through a process. It was really good. I'm so glad you recommended it, and you sent it to me.